Nothing is new in my life, and that is okay. Okay? Hello, hello, hello. Guess who's in somewhat of a better mood? And by somewhat, I truly mean somewhat. Welcome. Welcome to my channel. My name is Medina. That's not it. That's not it. Hey, how are you? My name is Medina. Welcome to my channel. No, that's not it either. What the fuck am I doing? This is it. My name is Medina. This channel is just a diary of my life, and I hope you enjoy it. I think that was it. But right now, we are on our way to the gym. Let's hope this camera does not slide around. Let's see. But like I said, I'm on my way to the gym. Not really in the mood to go, but I've really just not been on my shit recently, and it's not even like I've been doing anything like really crazy. I just haven't been doing anything. I haven't really been eating the past few days. My period was on. Unlike most women whose appetite increases when their period comes on, my appetite completely decreases. Like, I don't be in the mood to eat shit. So the past couple of days, I haven't been eating. I've been eating like one meal a day for the most part. And it hasn't been one healthy meal. It's been one like really bullshit meal because I haven't had groceries, haven't felt like going to the grocery store, haven't really done anything. I made a to-do list to do this weekend. By this weekend, I mean last weekend I made a to-do list. Nothing really got done. But this past week, I've been slowly checking off the things that I was supposed to do over the weekend. So this morning I cleaned my bathroom, changed my sheets yesterday, and I've been needing to change my sheets for days. But things are slowly getting done, and today I'm gonna go to the market after I go to the gym. My mood is still like really blah. Like, I'm not really feeling it. I'm feeling slightly better, like I said, but still not in the best mood. But I am gonna try to just get my mood together because I really don't like feeling this way. I don't like being all sad and depressed, and a lot of what the fuck? I feel like somebody's staring at me and it's making me a little uncomfortable. But dickhead, you have a big old, or maybe they can't even see the camera. But anyways, it is Thursday. This week has been pretty mediocre. Nothing really has happened. I'm working with the family this weekend, so not really excited about that, but it'll be very easy money, so I really can't complain. I'm working with them Saturday and Sunday pretty much all day, so my weekend is tied up. And next week, I don't even think I ever told y'all, but next week I was supposed to go to a party with this girl I used to deal with. Fun fact, now she's married. Actually, fun fact, she kind of cheated on me with the girl that she's now married to. Kinda. It's a lot to the story, a whole lot to the story, but I'm not even gonna get into it. But she's been begging for redemption for a while now. Like, I did you so wrong, please, you were like the best friend I ever had, like begging to be my friend again. Let me roll these windows up. I finally gave in and was like, fuck it, like, whatever. She had told me about a party that was happening in Philly in a couple of weeks, and I bought a ticket, and I was like, fuck it, we can go together. Well, she was going with a bunch of people already, but I was like, okay, I'll join. But I was like, the night before, let's go to dinner, because we haven't seen each other in 2.5 years, and the last time we saw each other, things went a little left. And I was like, I feel like we just need to clear the air. I don't think our first time seeing each other needs to be in a group setting. She's invited me to a bunch of events that she's hosted, and I'm like, I don't want to go because I don't want the first time I see you to be around people that I don't know, for one, and in a group setting. And a lot of times the events have included her wife, which, whatever, I don't want you, girl. Glad you got a wife, glad you finally found somebody that you wanted to be faithful to. Kudos to you. But I feel like the way things ended with me and her, we need to have some sort of conversation before just throwing ourselves into a group event. So I told her the night before, like, let's go to dinner and we can talk and, you know, just clear the air and just have an honest conversation with each other. And I had told her that when she first told me about this whole event before I bought the ticket. So a couple of days ago, she texted me. She's like, oh, where are we going for dinner? I was like, well, I thought about this one place, but I know you're a vegetarian, so I want to find somewhere else with like more vegetarian options. And she was like, oh, well, everybody else eats meat, so I'm not picky. I'm like, everybody else, dinner was going to just supposed to be me and you. And she was like, oh, I thought, she said something like, I thought it was going to be everybody, so that makes this awkward, ... And I just didn't reply because, yeah, it's given maybe we just shouldn't be friends, and maybe we really shouldn't be friends, because clearly we were really never friends in the first place. I was a friend to her and she was never really a friend to me at all. She truly did me dirty for the entire time that I knew her, and it takes two to tango, so the blame is not fully on her. I accepted a lot of shit that I should not have accepted. I mean, she was a shitty person. She was a shitty person. However, I allowed a lot of the bullshit to happen. And I can take accountability for that. I should have stopped talking to her way earlier than I did. But anyways, fast forward to today. I'm like, you want to be my friend so bad, and I get it because I was such a good friend to you, but there's really no incentive for me to want to be your friend, especially if you can't do the one simple thing, which is let's just have dinner, me and you, so we can talk and then not be us thrown into a situation, one, where we're going to be around all of these people that you know and I don't know. And I'm not one of those people that's scared to be around people that I don't know. You can put me in any room and I will find somebody to talk to. I'm a talker. I can get along with a fucking wall. So it's not even that, but it's more so like, I don't know what seeing her is going to do to me. Granted, I don't have any more romantic feelings for her or anything like that, but sometimes thinking about things that happen with her, I do get triggered. So I don't want any of that to happen and it be awkward around people that I don't know. So I'd rather us get all of the awkward tension out of the way when it's just me and you, before other people are thrown into that mix. And it's like, if you can't even think to do that, I don't know why that's not a priority for you, but you want to be my friend so bad, and I'm telling you, this is the way to be my friend, and this is the way to open up that door to us having a real friendship. Why don't you want to do that? And why isn't that a priority for you the same way it's a priority for me? So when she texted me back and she said the whole like, oh, this is awkward, I'm like, I've already been getting the vibe that I shouldn't do this, so maybe I just shouldn't do this. I'm just now debating if I'm going to tell her that or if I'm going to just let it be. Because, I don't know, the party is next weekend and I'm not even really excited to go to the party, one, because nobody that I know is going and the tickets are sold out, so my friends couldn't go even if they wanted to go. And it's a morning party. Like, the party is at like 10 a.m. Not even a day party, literally a morning party. And it's open bar and da-da-da. And I'm like, that would be a fun vibe if I was going with at least one person that I know. But I'm like, do I want to do all of this with people that I don't know at all? I don't know. Especially if we don't have the space to clear the air and like just have a regular conversation without other parties involved. I don't know. I'm gonna give myself the weekend to think about it, but I had a dream about her and her wife last night, and it was like a very weird dream. The dream kind of actually like gave me clarity to something that I had been thinking. Like, her and her wife was just doing some shady shit in the dream, and I was on the sideline, and I'm like, Medina, this is telling you what you already know. Maybe you just don't need to be there. Because truly, it's not like you miss being her friend, because she was never a good friend to you at all. She was never a good absolutely anything to you. So it's not like you missed a relationship or anything like that. You're doing this because she wants to have a relationship with you. She's been begging to be your friend and all of this stuff. But do you really want this person in your life? And the answer really is, I don't know. You being that indecisive about having somebody as a friend means that you really don't give a fuck. And if you really don't give a fuck, then let it be. Like, just because she wants a relationship from you doesn't mean that you owe her anything. You truly don't owe her shit, especially after all the things that she put you through. So I think saying this out loud just gave me the answer that I had already been leaning to, which is, you need to leave her where she's at, because I really just don't see anything good coming out of this. I don't see her being a better friend to me. I don't really give a fuck if she is a better friend to me. I don't see us having a real, honest, genuine friendship. I don't see anything good coming out of this. So yeah, see, that's why I like this relationship between me and y'all, between me and whoever's watching this, because I can say all of these things out loud that I can't really say to people that I know without judgment, and that feels good. This is why I do this. This really feels like some form of therapy. I've gotten to the point where I'm like, I don't really like venting to people that I know, because I'm just over it. I'm just over it. I'm over it. What exactly it is, I don't know, but I'm over it. Sometimes I feel like the people just don't care enough, or they're just not invested enough into what I'm saying, or they're not they're not really listening. I don't know, it could be all of the above, but regardless, I'm over it. So talking to y'all and talking to this camera has really been helpful the past few months. And another thing about a fucking woman, I can't stop thinking about this fucking girl Millie. Like, I can't stop thinking about her. Actually, is making me uncomfortable the amount that I can't stop thinking about her. Like, recently, the past few weeks, non-stop, and anytime my phone fucking rings, I think it's her. Why? I don't know, because that's crazy, because we haven't talked since she kicked me out of her house in fucking November. However long ago that was, damn near 7 months ago. We haven't talked since then. So why is my silly ass brain thinking that anybody that texts me is her? I don't know. That's what I've been thinking recently, and I don't like it. I don't know how I'm going to be able to get over this, how I'm going to be able to move past it, because closure and people giving you closure is fake. I think you have to come to your own sense of closure. So it's not like me having any sort of conversation with her will make absolutely anything that happened better, will give me any clarity. Nothing that she can say to me will make how things ended okay. Absolutely nothing. So I don't know what this yearning desire to talk to her is for. Actually, it probably is because just I still love her. Like, I still love her a lot. She's somebody that I truly thought I was going to spend the rest of my life with. Like, fucking deep sigh. It's crazy to think that I really thought that, and now I'll likely never see her again in my life. Yikes. That's well, I guess that's really adulthood. Damn, even saying that out loud, it's like, what the fuck, man? Why did things have to go so motherfucking left? But I mean, they had to go left because they wouldn't have ended if things didn't go that left, and shit had to end. Things had to end with her. If I would have stayed talking to her and dealing with her, things would have ended in complete catastrophe. Things did end in catastrophe, but my life would have ended in catastrophe. So things had to end terribly because things had to end. And although I know that, it still doesn't make not having her in my life any easier. And that sucks, because I still love the girl, still love her a lot. And I don't even want to say I wish I didn't, because I feel like if I didn't still love her, then that means I didn't love her to begin with. And I definitely loved her a whole fucking lot. I would have done absolutely anything for her. I did do absolutely anything for her. But we move. I'm getting closer to the gym, and I've really been yapping for a long time. So I am going to see y'all niggas when I see y'all niggas. Good morning, y'all. It's actually fucking morning time. It's 10:30, and I'm on my way to the gym, and Lord knows I'm actually in the mood to go. That's a lie. I'm actually in the mood to go. I'm in the mood for a good gym day. I think I did decide that I'm just not going to go to the party with the girl, because I really just don't want to. I just don't want to. I don't even feel like I owe her an explanation. I might tell her, like, yeah, I'm just not going to go. Hope y'all have fun. But I don't even feel like I owe her any sort of explanation into, yeah, we don't need to be friends. We don't need to try to be friends. We were never friends. You really were never a good person to me, period, point blank, ever. There's some small part of me that still is seeking some sort of validation from her, I feel, because there's really no reason for me to even want to be close to her, but for some reason, still when she texts me, I'm like, I don't even know how to explain it. There's just like something in me that still seeks her validation, and I don't like that, because I don't want her at all in any capacity, not on a friend level, not on a romantic level, not on a no level. I don't want anything to do with her, for real. So I don't know why there's still that tinge of, I don't even know what to call it, maybe desire, I don't know, but it doesn't need to happen. She's a married woman. I don't want no parts of her. She truly treated me like garbage. Like garbage. She didn't treat me well. She wasn't kind to me. She wasn't an honest person. She just wasn't a good person. So why am I like still feeling, ooh, damn, we got close to smacking somebody in the ass. I still don't have all the words to describe what I'm really feeling about the situation, but I know at the end of the day, my gut is telling me that it's not somewhere that I need to be, so I need to trust that and not put myself in that situation, because who knows what will happen, who knows. But my gut has been telling me for weeks, Medina, I don't think you need to be there, and I need to listen to her, because I don't be listening, and then that's how I end up in fucked up situations. So I need to start listening because my gut is truly always right. Sometimes it's, 99% of the time it's right. Why is this motherfucker driving so motherfucking... Okay, yeah, I gotta go around you. Sorry, I don't know why you're driving so slow, but I gotta go around you. Because what the fuck are you doing? That's really the update on that. I just don't know if I'm going to tell her or if I'm just going to not show up. I mean, she was going whether I was going or not, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know. Oh shoot, I need to text Dion. Don't forget to text Dion when you get to the gym. But in other news, I'm feeling good. I went to the market yesterday. I got all of my groceries. I finally have groceries. I haven't had groceries in like a week and a half just because I've been on bullshit. And it's not even that I couldn't buy the groceries. I literally just didn't feel like going to the fucking market. But I finally went. And the thing is that anytime I go to the market, I make a very detailed list and I only buy what's on my list. That's the trick to grocery shopping for me as an adult, is making a very detailed list, knowing what I'm going to cook, and only buying what's on that list. Motherfucker, go! Who gives a fuck about me grocery shopping? Just know I got food to eat. And I'm back on track. I'm back on track. I'm back on track. I'm back on track. That's another reason why I don't really want to go next week, because I really don't want to drink until I'm going on like a trip in July. Not even a trip, I'm going to Chicago for the weekend in July because me and my friends got a boat. And that's the next time I plan on drinking. So I really don't even want to drink next week. I don't need empty calories. I don't need it, and I damn sure don't need it at 9 o'clock in the fucking morning. I'd rather go to the gym. But also in other news, y'all gonna talk shit about me and I don't even care, but my man is big. And yes, I said my man is big. I can't resist him. I just like him so much. I really just can't resist him. Like, sometimes we be talking and I'm like, God damn, you're just so fucking handsome. You need a haircut, bad, and you need your locks retwisted, and you still look so motherfucking handsome, and I would suck you dry. And the way that he makes me feel straight as fuck is insane. Because if I'm not talking to him, I am a crazy homosexual. Once I get on the phone with him, you would think that I never ate pussy ever. Crazy. You would truly think that I never touched a vagina. You would think that pussy's made me fucking grossed out. But it's just something about that man. I don't know what it is. Yeah, he's big. He's big. Did he ever really leave? I don't know. Actually, no, he did leave for like a week or so. But now he's back. And I've decided that I'm only going to talk to y'all about this. I'm not talking to none of my friends about this. I'm not telling nobody shit. I'm keeping this to myself because nobody needs to know shit, because I already shared too much. And I talked a little bit of shit, not even a little bit of shit about him. I talked a lot of shit about him, and I don't even like that I did that, because I just don't think it's fair to him for me to have talked shit about him. And I think it's kind of corny on my part. Not even kind of corny. I think it is corny on my part to have talked shit about him, especially because look at me now. Me talking shit about this man, and I'm back in his fucking good graces, or he's back in my good graces. Whatever, we're both back in each other's good graces. The talking shit was unnecessary. So yeah, I feel like a fucking silly rabbit for talking shit about him, and now I'm like fucking coochie throbbing when he calls me baby. Like, you fucking simp ass bitch. But I would never say that I'm not a simp, because I am. I'm just a lover girl at my core. I just want to be loved. Like, somebody love me. I want to be in love. I look at the older women in my family, and not even just older women, all the women in my family, and I'm like, damn, y'all are all some lonely bitches. I don't want to be like y'all. My mom has been married 5 times, I believe. 4 or 5 times. She's alone. My sister, alone. My other sister, alone. All my aunts, alone. Fucking cousins, alone. I don't want to be like them. Like, every woman in my family is fucking alone. The only woman that wasn't alone was one of my aunts, and her husband fucking died. And like, I mean, he didn't die young. He was a fucking mature gentleman. But like, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be some fucking old ass lonely bitch that's miserable, because all of them are miserable too, and I don't want to be that. Like, so I want to search for love. I want to be loved. I don't want to be like none of the women in my family, because I really look at them and I'm like, damn, y'all are all lonely and miserable. Y'all all need some dick or some pussy or some something. Y'all need some sex. Y'all need to bust a nut, because y'all should not be this fucking miserable. Even looking at my sister, she's 47. She's been married once and her husband actually passed away. But he passed away after, I think he passed away after they got divorced. But regardless, she hasn't been in a relationship in like 10 years. And who knows if she be fucking, I don't know. I think she do be fucking, I don't know. But regardless, she has this like take on marriage and love and all of this, like, no, I'm not doing it, I'd rather struggle by myself than done. And she almost seems like, I don't want to say scorned, but maybe a little scorned, a lot of bit jaded. And I'm like, see, I don't ever want to be like that. I don't ever want to get to the point where I'm like, no, I don't want to be in love, I don't want to be in a relationship, I'd rather be alone. No, love me down. I want to be in love. I want to be so in love that I feel like I'm living in a dream. I want to be so, ooh, I'm running this light like crazy. I want to be so in love that nothing makes sense. That's the type of fucking delusion that I want to live in. I want to be so in love that like I'm suffocating around the person because they just make me fucking lose my breath. Sounds dramatic, but that's what I want to feel. I want to feel like fucking insane love. I want my heart to feel like it's going to fucking explode. That's what I want to feel. I want to feel it bad. I want to be in love. I don't want to be in love so bad to the point where I'm going to accept bullshit. That's definitely not it. I'm not desperate for a relationship and I'm not desperate for love. So that's really the thing. I want it badly and I want it to happen for me. However, I'm not going to just take absolutely anything. And the shit that I told y'all about this man, it might seem like that, but honestly, I really just want him around because I want him around and I want to fuck. And I like fucking that man. But love might come from him, it might not, who knows, but I'm open for love. I want love. I want it bad. I don't know what I even said all of that to say, other than don't judge me that man is back in my life, y'all. Actually, judge me if you want. I don't give a fuck. I judge people for the silly decisions that they make all the time. So, y'all could judge me, actually. Judge me. Just know that he's back. He's back. His dick is out. JK. Not JK. Hopefully his dick is out. That's what I really want. I think that's it too. Like, he's the first person that I've genuinely enjoyed having sex with. I've had sex with a lot of people that I really didn't want to have sex with. And that's shame on me. That has nothing to do with anybody but me. It wasn't no fucking persuasive, none of that. Praise God. It's never been a situation like that. However, I've just had sex with a lot of people that I didn't really want to have sex with, and I didn't really enjoy the sex. But him, come on. I'm like, oh, this is what I've been missing. This is really fucking. What the fuck have I been doing? I don't know. Most people that I've had sex with, I have not been able to have sex with them sober. One, because I live in my head. I don't even think people understand the degree to which I live in my head. People say that they live in their head. No, I truly live in my head. I have a bed, a couch, a TV in my head, and I live in that bit. And because of that, it's hard for me to get out of my head during sex. It's just damn near impossible, which is why I usually have sex high, or I usually have sex a little tipsy. I can have sex with him beyond sober, like so sober that I'm like, what the fuck? And I still be in the moment, still be right there with him, not even in my head, still be there. And that's unheard of for me, unheard of. But I think it's because I genuinely like him and I like fucking him and he likes fucking me, and it's like we both really like fucking each other, and we both really like each other. Oh damn, man, I'm getting horny. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is the last thing that I'm gonna say because I'm getting close to the gym. I need to turn on some music to hype me up. Yo, I can't masturbate no more. Like, masturbating really is dead. I hate vibrators. I hate watching porn now. I used to love porn. Hate watching porn. I watch porn now and I'm just like, yucky. Not even like shame on the sex workers. No, but just like, what am I watching? Like, this is, ugh. I don't even want to be in the room with y'all. Why am I watching this? Tried to masturbate last night. Over it. I'm just like, ooh, no. I don't want to masturbate. And I don't know if it's an age thing. I don't know if it's a what, but I've actually felt like this for a while. I haven't been able to enjoy masturbating in a while. And I don't know don't know. The white girls be like, oh yeah, I came 6 times with my fucking, what is it called? Bunny? Bullet? No. What is it called? Flower? No. Rose. Oh, I came times with my rose. You can have that, babe. I don't want no parts. I don't want no part. Okay, my stomach is starting to something. Whew, let's turn on something to get me hyped for the gym. Is it love? Is it love again?
Big old freak, big booty, big old trick.
Big old ski. Feet on the bed. It is a lot later in the day, and today was actually pretty good. Gym, Ubered back home, and I think I already told y'all I'm watching the kids that I used to nanny for this weekend, so I'm watching them all day Saturday and all day Sunday. I could have stayed out later to Uber because it's only 9:30, but I was like, I want to go to the gym in the morning before I go watch them kids, and I don't want to work and then be with them kids all weekend. So I'm back home early. But it's crazy because when I was at the gym earlier, I got a comment on my last video, and it's so crazy how things come right on time, because I was just having a conversation with my friend, and we were both talking about how we're just both experiencing the same, I don't want to say lost, but like just lack of direction. And getting that comment was just so reaffirming, and the comment was super simple, but it was so sweet. It was like, what did it say? Actually, I'm going to read it verbatim because I took a screenshot of it. The comment said, there's something very soothing about you. I think it's just because you're relatable and it feels like I'm talking to a friend. And then somebody else commented back to that and was like, I agree. And y'all, I don't think y'all can even understand how much it means to me that people are actually watching these videos, because this isn't normal. I don't even want to say influencer, because my goal is to never be an influencer. I mean, actually, I guess the only influence that I want to have is for people to just live authentic lives and like just be good people. But anyways, in this day of the internet, I feel like we all know the type of content that becomes popular and the type of content that people watch and all of those things. And it feels good to know that people are watching this, and this is just me. There's no gimmicks. There's nothing aesthetic, I hate that fucking word, but there's nothing aesthetic about these videos. There's nothing other than me, a camera, just talking. And it really is so validating and like affirming that people are watching these, and by people I mean y'all are watching this and enjoying it and coming back to watch another video. Like I said earlier, like I don't often feel heard or seen, and I don't often feel comfortable even venting to the degree that I vent to this camera and talking so deeply about my feelings with people. I used to be very open with people, and I still am pretty open, but over the years I feel like I've gotten a little more closed off because I got a lot of feelings, and I know that it's a lot for people because I feel everything very, very deeply, and I've always been this way. I'm super empathetic to a different degree, and I'm also very aware of my own emotions, and I know that it's a lot, and I know that I can be heavy, and I know that I can be a lot for people. But to know that y'all are watching and y'all are relating to the stuff that I'm putting out, and y'all are also feeling like I'm y'all friend, I am y'all friend. Y'all are my friend. And it's crazy that I have 89 subscribers. That's crazy to me. 89 might sound like a small number to somebody, but for me, that's huge. Like I said, I'm not putting out content. I hate this day and age of the internet, but this really feels like my Tumblr page almost. This feels like I said, this literally is my diary. I am putting out my deepest inner fucking thoughts, and to know that 89 people even saw a video and was like, oh, I want to subscribe, that means so much to me. It means so much. 89 might turn into 890, it might turn into 89,000, it might turn into 890,000, who knows. But just to know that the people that are watching, y'all, whoever y'all are really enjoying these videos, it's so affirming, and it's just the push that I needed to not stop. Because I get in my head like anybody else putting shit on the internet, but sometimes I'm just like, does anybody really care? But somebody does care. Even if it's just one person, somebody does care, and that feels really, really, really good. And it came right on time because last week was a hard week. So to even get that comment on that video was just like, God is showing me something. He's telling me not to stop. And I've mentioned this before. This isn't my first, second, or third YouTube channel. This is my fourth YouTube channel. I had a channel prior that I ended up getting a couple thousand subscribers. I had like maybe like 4,000 subscribers, something like that. But the content that I was putting out was just that gimmicky shit. I was doing try on hauls and like risque question and answer videos, like just that not even clickbait, but just that gimmicky content, that searchable content. That's what everybody says that you need to be successful on YouTube. You need to have searchable content, and that's what I was doing. And in doing that, I guess I did have some success because I got a couple thousand subscribers, but it wasn't the type of content that I was ever even interested in watching. I don't watch fucking try on hauls. I don't give a fuck about fucking hauls or anything like that. I thought making that type of content would give me YouTube success, and maybe if I didn't stop, it would have, but it wouldn't have given me community. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm truly looking for community. I want this space that I'm creating on this little corner of the internet to feel like a safe space for anybody that's watching. I'm a very regular person, as y'all can see. I have very regular life struggles. I have very regular problems. I guess the only difference here is that I'm willing to share the real shit that's going on in my life. I'm not just going to allude to it and be like, yeah, there's this problem going on. No, we're going to talk about the problem, yo. We're going to talk about what the fuck is going on. Because right now, after being in the gym, my ass is so big that like my ass cheek, I'm not even gonna get into it. That's TMI to the next level. I really just started all of this to say, really thank y'all for watching. I know y'all will never be able to understand just how much it means to me. I can't even put it into words how much it means, but it means the world to me. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna keep putting these videos out because life is gonna keep happening, and as life keeps happening, I'm gonna fill y'all in. And we're building a little community. We got 89 people. This is not going to be a channel where I'm trying to sell y'all shit. Y'all will never see a fucking BetterHelp sponsorship from me. I don't give a fuck what they offer me. No, I mean that. Y'all will never see those types of sponsorships or me trying to sell y'all stuff. No, whatever y'all buying right now, that's what y'all need to buy. I'm not going to contribute to anybody's fucking overconsumption of anything. I buy enough shit for all of us. So I'm not even going to come on here trying to sell y'all stuff. I really just want to live my life, let y'all see it. Hopefully somebody can relate. Hopefully somebody can feel less alone by hearing the shit that I'm going through, because that's what it's all about. I feel very alone at times. I feel very isolated at times, and I want to be here for y'all so that y'all know that it's not just y'all, it's me too. It is me fucking too. I need to take a shower. I didn't take a shower after the gym earlier because I don't really be stinking after the gym. I don't know how. Oh my gosh, I was in the gym one day and these two girls, they smelled like fucking chicken noodle soup in the worst way possible. I'm like, what the fuck did y'all eat that this is what's coming out of y'all pores? Yuck. I'm like, I can only imagine what your fucking pussy and ass smell like if that's just what your sweat smells like and y'all just squatting. Why do y'all smell like chicken noodle soup? It just smell like bone broth. Yuck. But luckily I'm not one of those people that get fucking funky and nasty after they go to the gym. I just get sweaty, so I didn't take a shower. But now I need to take a shower because I'm itching. I need to do a face mask. I need to do all other things. I need to relax. I need to cook. I need to I'm gonna be with them fucking kids tomorrow. Thank God I'm not a fucking parent. Thank God. Well, I am pathetic at this point. I forgot. I completely forgot that I ordered something off of Amazon, and I just got a knock at my door, and I'm like, a surprise package for me? Who loves me? Who surprised me with something? And then I saw the Amazon package, and I'm like, somebody sent me something from Amazon? What could it be? I opened it up, and it's these fucking African sponges that I forgot that I ordered. That is hilarious. But that actually happens to me often, where I forget that I ordered something, and then it comes in the mail, and I'm like, somebody's surprising me. It's never a fucking surprise. It's always me. It's always me. But I'm claiming one day it'll be a surprise. Hello, hey, how are y'all? I was gonna say good morning, but it is actually exactly 1 p.m. and I am going where? Guess. I want y'all to guess real quick. Where am I going? Where am I going? That's right, I'm going to the gym. I really don't want to go at all, but discipline begins when motivation ends, and I am not motivated to go at all. I actually haven't been motivated to go in weeks, but we're going because we've got goals. And y'all, wait. So I looked at some pictures that I took. I took a picture like my second week of working out, and then I took a picture yesterday. I'm gonna put them up on the screen. Progress is happening, whether I feel it or not. The progress is happening. And fun fact about that shirt, I bought that shirt literally like 2 years ago from Madewell. I've never been able to wear it because it could never fit. It not even never fit. I will put it on, the shit wouldn't even, the buttons was fucking 4 inches apart. They was not closing at all. So the fact that I could put that shit on now and it's closed, the titties is still out. So we still got some progress to make. But yo, I was mind blown. And I tried the shirt on a month ago. I'm gonna put that picture up here too, and the shirt couldn't fit then. So the fact that now it can close, we just gotta go to the gym, whether I wanna go or not. We gotta go. And I've actually been bullshitting the last 2 weeks with my calorie deficit. I haven't been eating crazy, but I haven't been tracking my calories the way I really intended to. So today we're back on it, and we're gonna be back on it for the rest of May and all of June because I got goals. And I told the girl I wasn't going to the party. I told her this morning because I don't want to go. I already told you I didn't want to go. And the more I thought about it, the more I was like, yeah, I really don't want to go. And I considered going to the party by myself, but then I was like, it'll be hella awkward if I run into her. And I also just don't want to go to a party at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm really just too old for that shit. I'm too old. I'd rather be in my bed, or I'd rather be anywhere. Truly, I'd rather be absolutely anywhere than at a party drinking at 9 o'clock in the morning. So I'm not going to go. I spent $50 on a ticket, and who cares? Money lost. I've lost money for bullshit before, so it is what it is. I'm just glad that I'm not going. But anyways, I watched the kids this weekend, and it was actually really, really good. It was really nice to see them. It was really nice to spend time with them. It was the easiest money I've ever made. It's always the easiest money I've ever made, but it was just really nice to see them. It's something about being around kids that like revives my soul, especially because y'all know I spend so much time alone. I rarely get affection. I rarely get to like just see people and spend time with people, and those kids love me so fucking much. It makes my heart melt. Like it literally makes, I'm gonna get emotional thinking about it, but it makes me melt to pieces seeing them just so excited to see me, like so excited, running up to me, screaming, yelling. They wanna live in my skin while I'm around. Like literally anytime I'm around them, I can't not touch them. They wanna sit on me, they wanna hug me, they wanna kiss me, they wanna love on me. And I needed that. I needed that so bad. Like I love them so fucking much. When I think about how much I love them, I'm like, I can't imagine having my own kids, because I would probably go into cardiac arrest. Because seeing these kids that aren't even related to me in any way, I love them so motherfucking much, like so much. But then it also made me miss my nephew, who I haven't seen in like 8 months, because me and my sister, his mom, aren't seeing eye to eye. And I would love to fix the issue. I would love to resolve it. I've tried to resolve it actually, but she's just not budging. She's being a little stubborn. So at this point, I'm leaving it with God. And I hope that I can see my nephew and my sister soon, because I miss them dearly. Really, really dearly. But being around the kids for some reason makes me feel like a kid again. And something about being around them heals my inner child. We went to the park, and like I was just swinging on the swings, going down the slide, just literally having a grand old time being a big kid. Then me and the little girl, I went and I got us ice cream, and we were just sitting on the bench, chatting, eating our ice cream. And it just felt good. Like it just felt good. When I got off the swing, I had saw this older Indian lady and her husband, and they were probably like 70 years old, just swinging on the swings. They were swinging on the swings, and the next thing you know, the lady like jumped off. She's in a full sari, like full Indian outfit, and she's just having a grand old time. And it made me remember that we really are just big kids. As old as we get, as mature as we're supposed to be, all the life experiences that we have, we truly are just big fucking kids. And it made me think and remember that I just want to do whatever would make young Medina happy. Little Medina would not believe who I've grown up to be, in good ways and in bad ways, but regardless, she would not believe who I've grown up to be. She would think I was so fucking cool for having tattoos. She probably would think I was going to hell for fucking eating pussy. She probably would think that I was a bad daughter for not fucking with my mom that much. Like, she probably would think so many things about me, and the negative things is just like, it is what it is. However, I just want to do whatever would make my inner child happy. I want to heal my inner child. I want to give her a big old hug and tell her that everything's going to be okay, because everything is going to be okay. And although my life feels like it's falling apart and I have truly no idea what the next 6 months of my life is going to look like, no matter what, I just want to focus on healing my inner child and making sure that she's okay. But me as a child, I just wasn't okay. I had a lot going on emotionally that was left unattended to. I had a lot of things going on and I just felt overlooked a lot. I have a lot of siblings. My parents had their own things going on, and I think I never felt like a priority. I never felt like I was important. I never felt like I was special. I never really felt like I mattered for real, for real. So now as an adult, I just want to make sure that I do everything that I can to make little Medina feel happy. I want to make sure little Medina feels seen. I want to make sure she feels heard. I want to make sure she feels loved. I want to make sure she's attended to emotionally. I want to make sure that I'm doing all that I can to protect my inner child, because I wasn't protected as a child, sadly. And now as an adult, it's my responsibility to protect myself, but also protect her, protect that little girl. Here I am getting emotional, and I'm not even sad, but like, just protect that little girl inside of me, because, you know, I'm still that little girl. Crazy. Like, as big as I am, as grown as I am, I'm still that little girl. And all still are like little kids. So we're all still little kids at heart, just in big ass bodies, navigating big ass problems, navigating life around us. But we still are just big ass kids. And that's just a reminder for us to be like kinder to ourselves, and like be a little more gentle with ourselves and the people around us, because everybody around us, we're all just big ass kids, and we're all figuring it out. This is all our first time doing this shit. None of us have been here before, even if we felt like we've been here before, and maybe some of us have been here before. None of us have been here before in this setting, in this realm, in this period of time. So we're all just doing our best. That's a reminder to myself first. Like I say all the time, I really want to work on extending more grace to myself first, because it's easy for me to give grace to others, but sometimes it's really, really hard for me to give grace to myself. And I really want to work on giving grace to myself first, more than anybody else, because I deserve it most. I don't give a fuck how that sounds. I deserve grace the most, because I don't give it to myself enough, and I don't really feel like other people give it to me enough. So I'm going to give it to myself. I'm giving myself all the grace in the world. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to hold myself accountable. That doesn't mean that I'm going to just be some fuck off. But when I fuck up, I'm not going to condemn myself and make myself feel like this shitty ass fucking person who doesn't know what the fuck is going on. I'm going to just, you know, be a little soft to little Medina, because she still is in there, and she still needs a big old hug. She still needs some love. She still needs some attention and affection and all of the things. And I'm going to work on giving that to her. And it's crazy because I have no clue how we got here, because that's not even what I wanted to talk about. What I wanted to talk about is my parents had too many motherfucking kids. That's actually why it's hard for me to give my parents grace specifically, because both of my parents went out of their way to have a bunch of children. My dad has 10 kids, my mom has 5. I'm the youngest of my mom's kids. I'm in the middle on my dad's side. My mom actually got her tubes untied to have me and my older sister. She had 3 kids, said she didn't want no more. Then she met my silly ass dad, and somehow that nigga convinced her to untie them tubes and pop me and my sister out. Silly decision on her part. And I know because of that, I got the most tired version of a mom, and it just wasn't fair. Like, it just wasn't fair. I feel like I had to parent myself a lot, and I'm still having to parent myself. Even as a 31-year-old grown-ass woman, I'm still having to parent myself, and sometimes I feel like I find myself having to parent my mom, and it's just unfair. And then my dad, that's a story for another motherfucking day. That nigga, I don't know what the fuck he had going on. 10 kids, ridiculous. 10 kids, ridiculous. Especially, I'm not even gonna get into it, but that's actually what I wanted to say. So we might get into that more in depth at another point. But It's 1:10. I need to finish chugging my Celsius before I lose this momentum. But I'm going to go to the gym. I hope y'all are having a great day. I hope y'all are, I was going to say, I hope y'all are being productive. I don't give a fuck if y'all being productive or not. I hope y'all are doing whatever the fuck y'all want to do in that moment. Whether that's laying on the couch and watching this video or finger popping your asshole. I don't care. I just hope you're having a good time doing whatever you're doing right now. It's a lot later in the day and I decided to come outside, read a book, touch some grass, get grounded, just get out of my house. I didn't work at all today, which was really, really nice. I went to the gym, like I said. Then I went to Sam's and I got some stuff. I got a freaking rotisserie chicken. Very random, but I bought it because it was $5. I didn't even know you could sell a rotisserie chicken for $5. And it smelled good as hell. Whatever, who cares? Recently I told y'all I haven't been able to stop thinking about the girl that I used to deal with, and sadly those thoughts haven't stopped, and now they're creeping into my dreams. Last night I had so many freaking dreams about her. It was actually insane. I could not stop dreaming about her. Every dream that I had, she was in, and they were actually like really, really good dreams, which was the crazy part. I had to wake myself up from my sleep and remind myself that this is just a dream, this isn't real, because they felt too real and they felt they felt so fucking good. It really just sucks. It just fucking sucks, y'all. I can't even put into words how bad this sucks or how this shit makes me feel, how sad that I am. And it's like nobody that I can really talk to about it, because everybody has the feel of like, oh, she was shitty, da, da, da. That was a shitty thing she did, blah, blah, like, which is true, which is fair, and I understand why my friends feel that way. But two things can be true at the same time. She did a very shitty thing, she did a very hurtful thing, she did all of those things. She made me feel terrible. She quite literally put my life in danger. But damn, I fucking miss her. Oh, I fucking miss her so bad. Really wish I could just hear her voice. It sucks. It sucks. I told y'all I had texted her when I was drunk a couple of weekends ago, and I was like, did you ever love me? And I don't know if she ever responded because I blocked her. And then eventually I unblocked her because I'm like, if you text me, I do want to see it because I still love you so much. But it also just hurts because after everything that happened, and I don't know if I ever told y'all the full story. I don't even feel like getting into the full story. Just know it ended by me being in her home in Massachusetts, 5 hours from my home in Philadelphia, and she kicked me out of her home in the middle of the night without any of my things. And I had to hire a TaskRabbit to pick my things up and get them back to me. And that's just 1% of the story. So much to my relationship with her. Her and her son lived with me at a point, and I was literally like a fucking dad, going out to work, coming home, taking care of my family. Wow, that's crazy to even say because they really were my family. I thought, let's end that because I feel myself getting very emotional thinking about her. Actually, let's not end it. She was like the first person that I ever dealt with that actually made me feel special. She had so much going on in her life, and she had so many things to worry about, but she still found the time and took the time to make me feel special in whatever way that she could. And yeah, I just really fucking miss her. It's crazy to think that everything ended in November, like before Thanksgiving, and now is the end of May, and her birthday is actually on Friday. It's the 23rd of May. I was debating on if I should tell her happy birthday or not, but I probably won't. Actually, I don't know. We'll see how I feel on Friday. But Friday is also the anniversary of the guy that I'm talking to. I'm not even talking to. We're cool people who flirt, who want to fuck each other. That's really it. We're not dealing with each other romantically. But anyways, it's the anniversary of his sister's death on Friday, and he's going back home because they're having a memorial. online and order the flowers and send them to him. I'm just trying to figure out what do I put on the card, because I don't know his family at all. I don't know his parents, and his mom only knows a crazy ass story about me. But I do want to send them some flowers in his sister's favorite color, because it was only him and his sister, and now he's an only child, and I know his family is really struggling with the loss of his sister, and he's really struggling with the loss of his sister, and I feel like it'll just, you know, maybe make them smile a little bit, knowing that somebody out there is thinking about them. So I am gonna do this. I don't know when I'll stop missing her. I don't know if I'll ever stop missing her. That's the scary part. I don't know if I'll ever stop missing her. And like I said, all of that happened in November. Me and her have not had a conversation since. She was in the hospital for a month because she has, like, over a month actually. She has a lot of, like, health things wrong with her. And then I found out she had a girlfriend. It fucking sucks, man. Oh, it fucking sucks. And I know I wouldn't feel this way unless I really did love her. And there's no question if I loved her. I did things for her that I can't even tell y'all, because a lot of them are crazy as shit, but I just did so much. I did a lot for her, and it wasn't for anything other than the fact that if I was in her position, I would have wanted somebody to be there to help me, be there to support me. And a lot of people, like, will hear the things that I did for her and be like, oh, do you feel like you wasted your money, or you feel like you wasted your time, da da da. It wouldn't have been a genuine act of kindness if I then regretted doing it. I don't regret anything that I did for her, and I did a lot, a whole fucking lot. But I'll never regret it, because if I was ever in the predicament that she was in, I would have wanted somebody to help me in the ways that I helped her. But it's also just crazy that even after all of that, she has nothing to say to me. Nothing. Not a how are you, not a damn how did we get here, not a I'm sorry, not a wow I fucked, not a nothing, not a nothing. I haven't heard shit from her other than you can come pick your stuff up, you can come have somebody pick your stuff up. She just really made me feel special. She really made me feel important. She really made me feel heard. She made me feel seen. She really made me feel cared for. And that's something that I, like, rarely feel from people from, like, any level, like family, friends, romance. It's something that I really rarely feel. And she really did that. And she put a lot of effort into doing it. It wasn't easy for her to show up for me in the ways that she showed up for me. What the fuck? She really tried. That might be my time to go to club home. This man is screaming at himself in Spanish. Or is he? Oh, he's on the phone. Ooh, I hope I'm never screaming at somebody like that on the phone. Or nobody screaming at me like that on the phone. Not me fucking crying, but damn, I fucking miss her, y'all. But anyways, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day outside. I'm glad I got to come outside and just sit in the grass, and I've just been reading my book, laying here, touching some grass. What the fuck is that man going for? Pray for me, y'all. Pray that I get over this bitch. I just realized my camera is about to die, so I can't talk for very long, but y'all know those motherfucking kids is outside. But I came on here, of course, to end the video. It is now Tuesday. I need to get this edited so I can post it tomorrow. I ordered these cute shorts from Abercrombie. They're just like these cheetah print dad shorts. Real cute. But it's crazy because now that I'm getting slim, my size doesn't even fit anymore. Well, it still fits my ass because my ass is huge, and even when I lose weight, the shit don't get smaller. But it's such a big waist gap. But I have a sewing machine, so I'm gonna just take it in, because if I buy a smaller, what the fuck am I trying to say? If I buy a smaller size, then it'll eat my ass and give me a fucking yeast infection. So I'm not gonna do that. But I'm finally folding my clothes. I've been putting off folding these clothes for I don't even know how long. I don't know if y'all noticed already. I feel like I probably mentioned this. I hate folding clothes. Hate folding clothes. It actually makes me so stressed out. I don't know why, but I hate it. It like gives me such anxiety, and I think it's because I convinced myself that it's going to take forever. ADHD things. I literally will convince myself that folding a basket of laundry is going to take me 3 hours. Then I get this like sense of dread, like, oh my gosh, it's going to take me so long. Oh, I don't want to do it because it's going to take me 5 hours. Da, 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 da. So I put it off and I put it off and I put it off. And once I do it, I'm like, Medina, this only took you 30 minutes. You could have did this. And I know that, but I still cannot convince myself to fold my laundry on time. And I washed all of these clothes days ago and they're just now getting folded, but I'm going to actually sit here and fold them because it's on my to-do list for tonight. I've been making daily to-do lists so that I feel like I'm just, you know, doing something, because since I don't have a real job and I'm not really doing anything outside of going to the gym, I've been feeling like, what the fuck am I doing? So having a to-do list and I check off things makes me feel like I'm at least being somewhat productive, even though fuck productivity. I usually don't give a fuck, but with the way that I've been feeling recently, I'm like, I just need to feel like I'm doing something. I have some friends coming into town from college, and we were supposed to go out to dinner with like my other friend that lives here, my friend Nikki. I feel like y'all have seen her at some point in these videos, and we were supposed to go out for dinner. And then I was talking to Nikki about it, and I'm like, you know what, I actually don't want to go to dinner with y'all. Like, I don't want to go to dinner with y'all. I don't want to go to dinner with anybody who's going to ask me like, oh, what's new, like what's going on in your life, how are you doing? I'm not in the mental headspace for those types of conversations. And I was even telling my friend, I'm like, you have shit going on. Like, she's a lawyer, she's closing on a house that she just bought in a couple of weeks. And even like my friends that are coming into town, I know that they have things going on, and I just don't want to be the person at the table that doesn't have shit going on, that just has to listen to everything else that everybody else has going on. And I don't feel bad about it. I don't feel bad about that. And for a while I did feel bad about it, so I would put myself in situations where I just knew I didn't really want to be, but I didn't want to be that person that's like, I don't want to say missing out, but I don't know how to describe it, because it's not like I'm envious of these people or I'm jealous of these people or I want anything that they have. I don't want to be a lawyer. I don't want to own a house. I don't want to do anything that my other friends are doing. So it's not necessarily that, but it's just like, I'm just not in that mental headspace to where I want to have those type of conversations. I actually never want to have those conversations. I never want people to ask me what's new, because 9 times out of 10, nothing is really new in my life. And it is what it is. Like, a lot of times in life there's not new things happening, and that's okay. Like, I feel like sometimes society and social media and everything makes us feel like, oh, something new has to be going on in your life, or when time passes something should be changing. And it's like, sometimes things don't change in life, and that's cool. Like, I'm glad that I haven't had any crazy changes for the bad or for the good. I wish some things have happened, I guess, but nothing crazy good or bad. Actually, crazy bad has happened. I'm not even gonna lie. The situation with Millie was crazy bad, and I'm still reeling from that, but I don't have any updates. My life is just my life. I've lived in the same apartment. Nothing has really changed. Like, nothing has really changed, and the things that have changed aren't things that I want to talk about. So I just decided that I'm not going to put myself in those types of situations for the near future, which is another reason why I didn't want to go to the party with the girl, because she loves asking those like, oh, what's new? What's new? Bitch, nothing is new. Nothing is new in my life, and that is okay. Okay? Nothing is new, and that's fine. But also, fucking fun fact, I did end up texting Millie last night because I really just missed her so much, but I didn't even say anything crazy. She owes me a shit ton of money, and when I say a shit ton of money, I mean a shit ton of money. But I told her she doesn't have to worry about it. Oh, Jonathan is calling me. I'll call him back in a second. She owes me a shit ton of money, and I just told her like, hey, I hope you're well. Her birthday's on Friday, like I told you. I'm like, I hope you enjoy your birthday. Don't worry about the money that you owe me. Like, your debt is washed. And I'll always love you. And I know people are probably gonna think I'm crazy for letting her get away with the money that she owes me, but 9 times out of 10, I probably won't get it back anyway. So I might as well just tell her, fucking screw it. I probably won't ever get it back. Although I wish I could get it back, because it's thousands of dollars. I probably won't. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with that now. I'm okay with the fact that I'm just not going to get that money back The hardest part is that I probably just never see her again. That's the part that I'm like not okay with. It is what it is. Like I said, my camera is about to die, so I can't even yap y'all head off the way I really want to yap y'all head off. But we'll be back next week with another video. Thank y'all for watching. As always, thank y'all for coming back to watch this video. I really hope y'all come back next week to watch next week's video. And yeah, I hope y'all have a great day. Bye.